Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love reading for March 2026. I already pre-shuffled the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. I'm going to pull in your energy, Virgo, for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Virgo, in love. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What messages do you have for Virgo in love from March 2026 through April? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Okay, let's get started with your overall cards. All right, we're already starting now. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Empress. Love that. In the center of your reading is Venus, the Empress, and we have the Nine of Cups. What else for beautiful Virgo? All right, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's keep going. Clarify the Nine of Cups for beautiful Virgo. Okay, so they're clarifying. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords, and then for the Empress, we have the, okay, nope, this is here. That's what they want. Okay. Yep. Let's make sure you can see all of that clearly. Let me move this over just a little. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Whatever this energy is, you're coming out of it, because we do have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, and the Empress, thank you. Ooh, the King of Swords, nice. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords for beautiful. There we go. Here we go. It's telling us what's going on. Okay, we're going to find out if this energy is for you now, because there is a Tower moment. Oops, let's get this. I got to get this, my bearings here. Hold on. Yeah, there was a Tower moment that happened. This is, you know, right here, okay? It looks like you have moved away from it, most definitely, okay, within the Ace of Swords energy, right? So, you know, and then we're also seeing the Ten of Swords, right? So there was something that happened, a Tower moment, a situation that had to go, right? That, you know, led you into this position of not really wanting, like you're contemplating on receiving a new cup, okay, to get you to the Nine of Cups, okay? But we're going to clarify all of this so that we can see a little bit further into the reading, okay? And, you know, if this reading resonates with you, please subscribe. If you make it to the end, it's good for you. I would love to have you with us. But we have the King of Wands, okay, the Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, okay, hold on. Let's wait on this for a second. Well, no, wait, no, let's look at it. They're wanting me to look at it. Okay, let's look at it again. Let me get my bearings here. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, okay? King of Wands. This is fire energy. This could be of your energy if you have fire in your chart, okay? Aries. Okay, Page of Swords, definitely cutting something out. When you do, you're embarking upon a new journey. We have the Queen of Cups here. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. So all of this is happening and moving quickly, okay? Moving quickly, right? You're creating something. You've already created these ones. Now you're just trying to figure out what is the next one to put there of your creations. You have the Magician, right? So you are working on actualizing something, manifesting something for sure. No question about that. There's the Ten of Pentacles, okay? This is your goal, is to reach to the Ten of Pentacles, to have 10 pentacles of creativity, new ideas, things like that. The Queen of Cups, okay? More than likely, this could be a spiritual guide or of you, right? If you have water in your chart. So let's just go ahead and clarify, all right? I've already shuffled these, pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to clarify. Let's see. Let me look and see, how do they want me to guide you here? Where do we start? Okay, where do we start? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the Nine of Cups. We're going to start this way, okay? It's really interesting because it just feels like, you know, I mean, this is obvious with the Ace of Swords that you're moving away from the Tower, okay? Or that you've already moved away from it, whatever that situation was. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just clarify this. We need to clarify the Ace of Swords and the Tower so that we can, yeah, this is how they're wanting us to look at this. Okay, so just again, you're moving away from it, whatever this Tower moment was. There's celebration here after you do that. Like it's not going to take you long to figure that out, okay? If it does, see, look, the Tower is here again. Yeah, it's here again. So when I say that it's not going to take you long to get through the Tower moment, it's not, okay? Because, I mean, look at the disparity between this card, right? It's dark, really dark. And then this Tower that's of light, okay? This is where you find the light. You find the light within the Tower moment, the situation that happens, where something has to leave, has to go for you to regain something new, right? Okay, and when you do that, there is celebration here, but it's going to require your intellect, right? This is about, you know, your intellect. Diving in deeply to understand what is this light that's coming through to guide you, okay? It's interesting how it's showing the Ace of Swords there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so we do have Judgment. So you do, when you come into this awakening moment, okay, you become enlightened, right? You find it, you see it, you got it, you know it. And now you can release whatever that was hindering you into something new, right? And choosing a new pentacle, a new idea, a new opportunity, okay? In love or something. Could be just your pentacles. Getting away from the competition, going into hermit mode. Yeah, not knowing what to do next, right? There was toxic energy around you. But look, again, you have the High Priestess here, okay? The High Priestess is a divine source of choice, okay? It's your divine source of choice. It's your spirituality. It's your willingness to go within, to see beyond the veil, okay? To open your crown chakra, to be able to open your third eye chakra, okay? Yeah, so that's the part of it. But let's go ahead and keep going. Let's clarify. Oh, there's one that's up right here. Okay, we're good. Let's clarify these ones. Like we have the, yeah, let's clarify the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, and this Tower. Okay, here it is. Okay, that was, the Hermit was upright, but we're gonna let it go. No, they don't want that. They want you to see this. Yeah, it's through this hermit mode position that brings you into this awakening moment. Okay, enlightenment, awakening, right? Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, the confusion of what you went through. This is going to resonate for some of you. It may be now, or it may be coming, or, you know, just take it as it is. But you're definitely taking a brand new start at zero. This situation brings you and leads you into that space of something new coming your way, new creativity, maybe a new collaboration group. There's something here with your pentacles. And again, we have the Hangman, right? Seeing the light of it all. You know, being in limbo, feeling that feeling of limbo, right? Not knowing what to do next, what's next. But they're showing that you find it when you within this hermit position. That's why you're there. That's why you're in the hermit. You know, your contemplation, your meditation, you're rising above something spiritually within the situation brings you into the state of this, you know, this is after the limbo. But if we reverse this, look at the light that surrounds her, right? That's where they want you to be. So they want you to see the light. Again, we talked about the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, and now we're looking at the throat chakra, okay? Yeah, we're going to place that here just the way that they want you to see it. Okay, one more. Okay, here we go. Yep, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So definitely something to do with your pentacles, because we did see the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is about security, not only in money or creativity, but then also in your life space where you're planted. This is of your energy. This is of earth energy, okay? Yeah, nice, very nice. One more. Yeah, this is, yeah, after this sneaky behavior, whatever was going on with this Tower, they just want you to know that they recognize it, but they don't want you to forget that this is a part of the energy that you come into after all of that, okay? The celebration of something. Sorry, let's get that right for you to see. Yeah, the celebration of it, the understanding of it, of why it had to happen, okay? Yeah, I love this. I'm going to put this here so that we can see that clearly. We're going to put this back here. We understand that it was sneaky behavior, but these two cards are very, very powerful because, again, we have the Queen of Pentacles and then we have the Six of Wands, the celebration of you moving on away from that. And don't forget, like, we have this Ace of Swords. This is powerful. This is the hand of God saying, here's the intellect. Here's what you need. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords twice, right? It's depicted here. And then it's also here. Okay, so yeah, this is an opportunity. This is the hand of God showing you something, allowing you to have the space to be able to create, to recreate a new life. That's what it is, right? It's a new beginning, a new way of seeing things. Absolutely. Okay. All right, let me get this straight. Sorry about this. Look, hold on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, we have this, and then we have this. That's what we want to see here. Okay. All right, let's go to the Empress. The Empress and the King of Swords. All right, the Empress and the King of Swords. What do you have? Okay, again, we have this confusion. We have the Emperor. Hold on. Let's keep going. One more. Okay. Yeah, this confusion is bringing you, like, this was of your energy. This King of Swords here, okay? This is of your energy right here within this Empress, okay? Okay, these are powerful, powerful. Like, we have the Empress is here and the King is here, right? Helping you get through this confusion. You may still be in this feeling, this mode, but they want you to know that this is where it starts, is when you become confused. You are rising out of that through the Empress and the King of Swords energy, okay? Right? And now we have the Emperor. Very powerful energy. It's the Emperor. We've gone from the Queen to, from the Empress to the Emperor, right? King of Swords. All of that beautiful energy of that. Okay, let's do one more here. One more. One more of these ones, please. What do you have for Virgo? Beautiful Virgo. Beautiful Virgo. What do we have? Let's get some of this straight so that we can get this together. Okay. Hold on a second. Yep. Celebration. We want to see that in this Queen. Okay. All right. Let's look and see. What do we have? What else? One more card, please. One more. Yeah. Fast movement. Fast movement into that energy. Yes. Definitely. Okay. Let's clarify these with a different deck. Okay. Yeah. I love that. So you are moving fast from that energy of confusion, because the Emperor is here. Again, and the Empress. Like, this is powerful. The King of Swords. What? Yeah. See, somehow you're holding on really tight to your pentacles. Yeah. And then they're showing us also the Nine of Wands, like you deciding to step away from that energy, like completely. There's something about this give and take. What was this? What is this Four of Pentacles? Okay, all right, so look, whatever it is that you move away from, okay, this holding on tight to something, the confusion of all of that you had to, like, endure through this Tower moment has given you the energy of the Empress, the Emperor, and the King of Swords that brings upon this celebration, okay, celebration, you know, the readiness to say no more, that's enough of that, to bring in the celebration. And when you do, it all moves in quickly. It does, okay? It does. And the Empress is Venus. I mean, this is a love reading. So we're going to keep going until we find the love here. Because obviously they're talking about something that happened in your past that was dealing with some sort of a relationship. But now we're moving on. Okay, I love this. Look at this. We're moving on. This is what was coming out for me to clarify. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and then the Four of Cups, okay? Because you're not ready yet. Like, at some point you were not ready to receive the cup, okay? You're just too busy thinking about what happened before. I mean, rightfully so, because look at the energy here, right? Rightfully so. Like, it's already done. It's finished. But this is the pain, you know, the aftermath, the pain of it all, the emotional pain, the physical pain, or whatever it was that you're going through. But they're taking you to the 10 of Cups here. I'm sorry, the 9 of Cups. From the 10 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. So you're going to receive and accept the cup to receive 8 more of them after you move out. You may have moved out of someone's house that you were living with, or moving out and away from that situation, whatever it is. You are moving out of it. Okay, one more. Yep, look, we've got the Queen of Pentacles again. Okay, this is of your energy, Virgo. This is earth energy. Remember, you were holding on tight to that pentacle. You were protecting something with your pentacles. Okay, it could have been your financial situation or your creativity. Somehow you were protecting something that had to do with your security. And then now, you know, the Queen of Pentacles has been holding that one pentacle for you that can release you from all of that. When you move away from it, when you move away, yeah, from the toxic, you know, situation that had you overthinking, here is the pentacle, the Page of Pentacles. This is the one that you're going to accept from the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're accepting that, and this pentacle is going to become grounded. This is after you move away from that situation, happy home, happy family, into the Hermit mode position. Okay, now I want to know, what are you moving into? Where's the love here? This is a love reading. What is Virgo moving into? Virgo in love. Is this love? A new love situation? What is this? What is it? Okay. All right. So we have collaboration, a new collaboration group. Okay. You're moving into something when it comes to your pentacles. So, you know, this could have been the situation that you're moving away from. That's what they're telling me. All right. There was a group of you. There's, you know, this is one scenario for some of you, right? Yourself and 2 other people. Again, we have the Queen of Pentacles that has clarified this, but then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So you're taking whatever, when you get ready to receive this pentacle from the Queen, okay? You take it, you put it on your back, and it creates more pentacles. All right. So there's no need for you to have to hold on to your pentacles anymore. This is really interesting. And look at, now they're showing us, look, it's the love here. There is new love coming in, right? Now, it's also showing me the 8 of Pentacles. It could be, this new love could be a pentacle that it is that you're working on, you know, that you're looking for. The love of your work, the love of something, okay? But the Ace of Cups, the hand of God is handing you new love for something. We're going to figure out what that is. Okay, it brings you to the 10 of Cups, and oh gosh, okay, the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. This could be, we have the Queen, we have yourself, you know, take the gender whichever way you want, and we also have the King. So that's feeling like definitely a love relationship coming in, another earth sign for you. Look, and the celebration of that after you move on, and look, yep, here we go. We have the 2 of Cups, okay? They want us to see that. So this is a new love coming in. More than likely, again, it's you know, the King of Pentacles. You're the Queen, there's the King. Take the gender however you know, resonates. Moving in quickly, okay? This energy is moving in quickly, but this is after you come out of this state into the moon energy, into the relaxation of things, right? Rising above from the Hermit mode position. Get that. From Hermit mode, right? Rising above, moving into this relaxation, this knowing of something, right? Yep. And then you've got the High Priestess here for you, helping you to come out of this confusion, right? The Justice has been served. Here's the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups, new love, 2 of Cups. Again, this could be of both your pentacles, this Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups could be your pentacles, and it could also be both, okay? A new love coming in and your pentacles, right? Because whichever way it goes, it's moving, it's quick, but it's after you rise above what happened, okay? And then you have the King of Cups here. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. And then here's the Knight of Cups again, okay? And we have the Queen of Cups. Again, the Chariot is here. Fast moving, celebration, will turning in your favor. Here's Temperance, a spiritual guide, guiding you to all of this. through your meditation, and the Magician is where you're able to move it when you get past this tower, the tower situation, through the Hermit. Okay, now you can become the Magician to focus on what it is that you are trying to actualize, whether it's a relationship, a new one, or something to do with your creativity. It's both, to be honest with you. You're going to receive it, okay? They're showing it. Okay, and that's after this. I mean, that toxic situation was, you know, very important. It was imperative that you went through it so that you could see clearly to be able to do what you need to do, right? The Knight of Wands, you have this energy. This could also be a Leo coming in after you move away, all of that. Oh my goodness, Virgo, this was really good. I love it. I mean, I'm looking at this 10 of Cups. I mean, here it is right here. I mean, the love is coming. It's just all of this that you had to like move through, right? Because, I mean, they're showing, like, look at all the celebration. They want you to see all of this. I mean, this card came out twice. All right, here's the 4 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. You go from the 9 to the 10. Woo! Oh my gosh, Virgo, congratulations. I love this reading. Beautiful reading. If you stayed to the end, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And like it, share it, you know, all those great things. Comment if you would like to. I would love to hear about it. And I cannot wait to see you for the next one. Congratulations on this reading. It's going through April. This could also mean that it's going through the year. So, you know, just take what resonates and, you know, just keep moving, keep going. And all the things that you're looking for will come to you when it's time. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.